Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you a fun Christmas arrangement. Christmas comes in so many different colors these days. One of the most popular is the frozen theme. So everything is icy, sparkly white, and then enhanced with pinks and purples rather than the traditional red. Now, with Halloween, you probably had so many Elsas and Annas on your doorstep. If you have children, you're probably tired of hearing "Let It Go" sung at the top of their lungs. So why shouldn't Frozen come on and invade Christmas? To make this design easy, we've assembled all the materials you need into one kit. Then all you need to add is your tools and the fresh flowers of your choice. It starts with a wreath base. You get 2 in the package, so you'll actually have enough to make 2 designs, one for yourself, one for a friend. Then Excelsior, all sparkly white to give you that icy look. And then, of course, some greening pins. That's how we'll fasten things in. Ribbon and wires so that you can tie off your ribbons and tuck them in. And then decorative items, balls and diamante pins, absolutely everything to create 2 full arrangements. Once you get it, you can go and gather your flowers and you're ready to go. The wreath base is pre-soaked with flower food. Then using aspidistra leaves, I place those just to start covering my mechanics, giving it a cut, and then inserting it in a second one. You can bring it around, and then using the first leaf underneath, just spear through. Be a little bit shorter, and into the foam, and again, bringing it around. And then as you get to the point of connection, rather than another leaf, maybe using some of the Excelsior and draping it across and a greening pin and securing that into place. You can bring some on the inside, covering up, wrapping it around, and again, a bit of the Excelsior, and pin it into place. And go through until you get all your mechanics hidden before you add your flowers. To create your bows, you'll need just half of the wire. You don't need it to be quite so long. About 6 inches will be plenty. Then take and make a loop. That's all, just a single loop. Give it a cut. And then tie that off. And repeat that, because you'll do multiple single loops all throughout. That way you can just tuck them straight down into the foam. And repeat that. And go right through the leaves. Then to pick up on the pink, going back with some heather. Heather will be gorgeous in here. Just breaking it, it's so woody. And then insert it directly through the leaves into the foam. And bring it and wrap it, and then lock it into place with a greening pin. And again, break it, insert. You can see the weaving starts adding so much beauty to the design. You just weave all the way around, making loops of ribbon, tucking them, and then weavings of heather until it's gorgeous. To enhance the Christmas theme, I wanted to add some evergreens. So I just cut some small bits, but they're hard to poke in, and they don't really need water. They're just going to dry and be absolutely fabulous. So rather than even worrying about trying to insert them, I just take them individually, little bits of them, and then using a pick machine, put an artificial stem on them, so that metal pick goes into the foam so easily. That way you get your little tiny pieces of evergreens that you might not be able to use otherwise. You can save them from other projects and then just tuck them right into this to get the evergreen. And just again, pick it, have that steel pick on there, and then insert it right in. You can see it adds wonderful texture, a little more color. Just feed it in. And put 2 pieces together. They're smaller. And then once you have all your picks in place, go back with your flowers. Roses are so lovely, luxurious. Make sure they get down into the foam nicely so that they'll drink. Bring some down towards the front. And up over. You can group them in clusters. Maybe do 3 roses on this side. Tuck that down in. Then come back over. Bring some roses onto this side. It doesn't have to be solid with roses. We've got varieties of different things here. Settle down in. And another. And a little bit of the rice flower for a contrasting pink. Again, adds great texture to the design. And then lastly, some of the intensity of deep purple with Lisianthus. And then repeat the placement throughout till you get everything placed just the way you want it. For a little more icy sparkle, use some of your remaining Excelsior and just pull bits of it and tuck it in between the blooms. So you started with it and you end with it to make sure there's just a bit of sparkle all throughout. Then you've got your millimeter balls. Cut them down. You don't need quite as much stem length. And then tuck them in. You can see it just starts shining. Again, you can group them or place them individually, whichever way you like the best. We sent you 2 different sizes so you can mix and match. Shorter ones, again, still too long. And then setting them in, chasing them when they roll across the floor. You'll probably drop them too. They are glass, so they can break, so be a little careful. And they just add that little bit extra to finish your bouquet. It's hard to believe that an animated movie that came out in 2013 is still having such impact now today at Christmas 2015, but it truly is. So now it's your turn. Gather your frozen things, get the kit, and create away. You'll dazzle all the young ones in your life. If you've got questions, if you need help, reach out to us. You can find us on the website at flowerschool.com. If it's easier, pick up the telephone at 503-223-8089. And of course, I'd love to see what you create. Take a picture, photo it, and then send it to my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. Post it online and hashtag FDI, hashtag Floral Design Institute. I'll see it there as well. Now it's your turn. Have fun and do something you love.